finally happened. The day that we finally got to see a teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah, I'm still excited.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? People will be asking each other, what did you do? What were you doing that day when that trailer happened? So what were you doing when you first heard about it?
I think it dropped on Black Friday, right?
It did.
So we were having our big Black Friday sale, and somebody just goes, the Star Wars trailer just dropped, and they like looked at me and they're like, okay, it's loading. And right before he played it, actually the first time I saw it was on a phone. And he just kind of looked at me, and he looked at the thing, and I heard him take a deep breath. And I know how he felt. That's how I felt too. I was like, wow, I'm actually... It's a different feeling than the first, like when they did the prequels.
Yeah.
Like that was really cool too, but
yeah.
I don't know, this feels different. Like I don't know.
Oh no, it was completely different. This is something we've been waiting for what, 15 years or something like that, just to see something like this, and boom, it happened. And then this is a teaser trailer, so it's not the actual trailer, just enough of a tease. So how smart is J.J. Abrams to know that that's what we kind of want?
Yeah, we're in good hands.
Yeah, because next year you got the Age of Ultron coming out. There's going to be an Ant-Man movie. There's all kinds of things. Jurassic World coming out, and so just at the right time. Probably a year and a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what they do. I think they're also getting ready to drop the Batman v Superman one in the next month or so. So I guess nowadays it's a year, a year in advance when you start to see what's going on, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
I guess the more hype, the better.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, well, you guys know this is Vega Bomb, and I'm here with Matt from
Dallas Vintage Toys.
That's right, DVT. And you know, as you can imagine, of course, there'd be Star Wars stuff here.
It's a Star Wars room. Yes. Star Wars only.
Dedicated completely. So you know, these guys aren't playing around. So, and you're getting in Star Wars stuff all the time. So we had to do this. We had to talk about Star Wars, and then of course, where you can find some of the vintage stuff. And these guys have it in spades. So if you haven't had a chance yet, you should look that up. So now let's talk about this trailer. Let's break it down. So when you first saw the trailer, pick out some of the elements that stuck out to you right away, and then I'll share some of mine, and we'll go from there.
Things that stuck out to me. The first thing I think that comes to mind was the broadsword lightsaber. I didn't hate it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's definitely different.
Yeah.
And when the music hits and the Millennium Falcon, that was probably my favorite part. And it was just all very good. There were parts that were kind of like I don't understand the little tennis ball droid or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, when the music hits and they show the Millennium Falcon and the lightsaber, those are probably my two things that really.
Yeah, what do they call it? I think BB-8 or something like that.
Yeah, I think BB-8.
Yeah, there's a guy out there that's already got the tattoo of that. So
my gosh.
That's pretty interesting. What if that droid is only in the movie for like a few seconds, and that's what your tattoo is? It's kind of.
I'll always be that guy.
You'll always be that guy. Well, I know when I saw it, the first thing, I mean, you're looking at it and you can imagine the first few seconds, all of a sudden, you're looking at what looks like Tatooine, the desert. All of a sudden, John Boyega pops up and you hear this big symphony hit. It almost kind of scares you in a way, the way it pops up. And so you see Sweat and so he's doing something. And then you see the lady that's actually riding on that new thing that looks
Ray
like
or something.
Ray,
yeah, it's like a fudgesicle.
Yeah, like a fudgesicle that she's riding on. And I thought, okay, so we're kind of getting some ideas here. And then, of course, the voice mentions the dark side, and that's where we see this figure that's in all black. You know, that's got this new lightsaber with that cross guard that all of a sudden spurred a lot of debate.
I know. I'm surprised how much controversy. I guess it makes sense. I mean, but when they first did Darth Maul's, that wasn't that controversial. It was like, oh, cool, two lightsabers. Yeah. But this one is like really people. I think it's because they saw all the people get their hands cut off. Didn't everybody that's ever wielded a lightsaber get their hand cut off? So
pretty much, right?
Put some things around the hand.
Darth Vader, son of Darth Vader,
Luke twice, right?
Right. So I mean, I guess you would think that 30 years after the fact, they would probably have gotten smarter and said, you know, we need to make a lightsaber where this doesn't happen. So to me, there's no problem with that.
Yeah,
so
I don't have a problem with that. I think it's interesting.
Well, I get that, but you know, what are they supposed to make? Lightsaber nunchucks or something? And then people can get all cut up trying to, I don't know.
Probably be less of a controversy. I can't imagine how there could be more.
Yes, I have no idea on any of that. But then again, like you said, when you hear the Star Wars music, and then you hear the sound of the Corellian TIE fighters flying by and the Millennium Falcon just dodging by them, you're going, that's Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars.
That's it. And then, of course, it just shows you a little bit of that, and then it ends, and then you hear a lightsaber kind of, I guess, being discharged at the very end, and boom. Teaser trailer, 88 seconds. Nerdgasm.
Yeah, the X-Wings are pretty cool too, right? Was that Oscar Isaac, the person that they show in the I heard somebody say that was Oscar Isaac, but
I heard that too.
I didn't
That was in the
recognize
X-Wing
him.
fighter?
Yeah, they're like they show like the little X-Wings that are on the water or whatever, and it shows him behind it, and I rewatched it, I guess that's him. It doesn't really look like him, but...
Yeah, yeah. And what did you think of the aesthetics? Like, so from the visual standpoint, how they kind of married...
beautiful.
Yeah.
It was all... I liked every single thing about it. The droid was a little silly, but other than that, I liked every single thing about it. J.J. Abrams definitely seems to know what he's doing, and I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think the droid is going to... The BB-8 is going to take the place of Jar Jar Binks, so that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's a teaser, so really they don't want to give away... He didn't really give away anything other than that lightsaber. No. I don't think there was anything other than that we saw that we didn't know, other than the lightsaber. That's
right. And you know what? That's smart marketing, because we're going to be talking about and debating whether that lightsaber is real or accurate or whatever. And that's smart, because as long as people are talking about it, that's the whole idea of the teaser trailer, is to get the buzz going. So even if that was just a strategic move, smart. Super, super smart on that. So then I was wondering if you heard about this, because later on people were asking Lucas if he had seen the trailer, and he kind of responded, and of course I wasn't there, and I don't know the tone, but he kind of responded as if, no, I haven't seen it yet, like I'll kind of get around to it, was kind of the attitude.
Like, so, really? Yeah. Does any one person believe that that's true? Any one person believe that that's true? What a joker. Like, he really thinks we're going to believe that he's not going to watch a Star Wars trailer? Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anybody. Just say, yeah, I liked it. It was cool. What do you care? Yeah, you sold it, so what do you care?
Yeah, you sold it, and I'm not sure, but doesn't he have, like, a percentage of
I'm sure, yeah, he gets something on the back end, and he got $7 billion or whatever. Yeah. So just say, yeah, I liked it. I think he's still butthurt about the prequels.
I think so, too, because, I mean, it's like, you're going to get paid off of this. So basically, you're a spokesperson now for it. Yeah. And for you to say, nah, I didn't see it, or I'll get around to it, or whatever the kind of blase attitude to it, just seems like that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I'm sure they sent him I'm sure he didn't just hear about it when we did. I'm sure somebody sent it to him, you know, like, hey, here's the Star Wars trailer. You can watch it before anybody else. I don't believe that. He probably saw it before we ever even knew it existed. Yeah. So what a liar. I don't know. I'm not really crazy about George Lucas.
Yeah, it's like, George, come on. You did a great job at creating this world in the first place and getting Irvin Kershner to direct, you know, Empire Strikes Back and whatnot. You've made some good decisions and you made some bad ones. Take the bad ones along with the good ones. But whatever you do, don't act like you're disassociated from this thing. You know you're right in there. You know you are. And you know you're just as excited. Now, maybe you're not the director on this one, but that's okay. You did enough to get it this far, so really, really, seriously, I don't know, man.
Nobody believes that's true. There's not a single person in the world that thinks, oh, wow, he hasn't seen it. Yeah, right, George. Come on. I think he's just mad because I really think that it looks like J.J. Abrams seemed to capture the original Star Wars better than his prequels did. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just how it is, I guess.
And, you know, sometimes that happens. I mean, I can remember, like, in the world of music, Jimi Hendrix did a great rendition of All Along the Watchtower, which Bob Dylan did, but he did it better.
Bob Dylan even admitted that he liked Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, he liked it even better. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan came along and did Little Wing even better than Hendrix did Little Wing. So, I mean, it's just kind of like, that kind of thing happens.
He probably watched the trailer and he was just like, son of a... You know, like, that was so good.
It's better than me.
Like, how did he get that into... Oh, no!
How did he get that already?
Why didn't I hire J.J.? I could still have Star Wars.
He could have done the prequels and people would have loved me.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We won't get into all that, but...
No, we don't know. Yeah. That's kind of crazy, but we'll be glad. It'll be a good thing for Star Wars fans everywhere this time next year. Right? Was it December 18th is when it comes out?
Yeah, that's right, at Christmas time. Yeah. I think it is December 18th.
That's right. So that's a year from today. So we'll have to be counting it down, and you can rest for sure here at Dallas Vintage Toys, we're going to be talking about every little thing that comes up. And then, of course, if you want to get the vintage toys, you're going to have to come here, talk to Sean, you know, talk to Matt. They'll get you guys hooked up on this, because we know what happens when these things come out. The products start to sell even more so, and you want to jump on.
I can't imagine how much these are going to sell. I mean, it's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see what the toys look like. I thought it was also interesting that they didn't have any of the, other than the Millennium Falcon, none of the original cast was in the trailer.
That's a good point. You know, it would have been nice to see, and I don't know, maybe they thought they might give it away a little bit, but it would have been nice to see, you know, Princess Leia or Han Solo or even Chewbacca for that matter. but they didn't. So again, another good marketing ploy. It's like you enjoy what you did get, and then it was enough to leave you wanting more.
Yeah, I think originally Luke was in it. There was a scene with Luke in the teaser, and he cut that out at the very end.
Yeah,
added something else. I think it was Luke and not the crazy lightsaber. So I think that was a last minute change, and I think for the better.
Did you see the fake trailer that got out there that had as many hits in the beginning, and people thought that was the trailer first?
Yeah, was it the Rickroll one?
I think so.
Yeah, I got it. It got me. I was one of the people that got.
Yeah, got me too. I was looking at it, I thought, man, this is exciting. So whoever did that, they did a great job on it. Gotcha, though. We caught you.
Yeah, it had so many views. I was like, well, it must be real. And then
That's exactly what I thought.
I got Rickrolled.
Yeah, so he got us on that one.
And it was like the night before.
Yeah. So I guess in your opinion, because you know what we do here in Vega Bomberland, we'll give a rating system to it, and we only have 2 ratings in Vega Bomberland. We don't play with that middle ground at all. Either the trailer was good or it wasn't. And so if it was good, then we say that it was blowing up. If we say that it was bad, we say it needs to get detonated. So Matt, what do you think of this trailer?
I think it's blowing up. It's I loved it. It really made me anxious. It made me sad that there's a whole year left.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing, because there's not a whole lot. You mentioned Jurassic World and Age of Ultron, but those are really the only things I'm super looking forward to. So it's gonna be a long year.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. It did exactly what it's supposed to do. It got me hyped up. Didn't really reveal anything. Did exactly what it's supposed to do. I feel J.J. Abrams is very capable. It's definitely blowing up.
Absolutely, and I'm not worried about it. And as Vega Bomber as myself, I also say that this is blowing up as well. I think this teaser trailer did exactly just what you said. It also left us with some questions, because we've got some questions. What about the originals? What are they doing? What might be the storyline? And so from here till then, what we're going to hear is a lot of rumors and speculation. Some of it being fed to kind of keep us talking. Some of it of other people's imaginations. But either way, 1 year, starting from today, we're going to have that film. So we'll be here. We'll let you know what's going on as things happen. You can definitely depend on us to keep you up to par, actually, with the news. And then, of course, again, it's here. All the classic stuff is here. So make sure you stop in DVT if you live in Dallas. If you're not, maybe you should fly to Dallas.
Or you can shop online at DallasFinishToys.com.
That's
right.
Ship
all over the world. If you spend $50, you get free shipping. So.
That's right. So see, they're looking out for you. They're trying to hook you
up.
Well, that's it. We're done for now. But until the next trailer, we're out. So we'll see you. Peace.